Never thought of falling in love again. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. That's forever. We'll go. Ooh, baby. We'll go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond, beyond. You'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought I. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby.
Yo, I think I'm gonna really give up this life. Just try to be a better guy, But wait. Man, they got a good girl, and they really feel they go treat you a certain way.
I understand. So what's up with you?
Girls, man, girls. Some things about kind of resolve. I think I can just, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
Hey, give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long. Forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. Oh, I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong. I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave. My apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong. I apologize. This is my apology. I do. I apologize. I was wrong.
Hello?
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You're all amazing, I try to describe. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of light. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. I'm your host, Neil, joined as always by my brother from another mother, and your host, Derek.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Believe it. Yes. What's going on, my brother?
Man.
What's happening? What's the story?
Man, I hear quiet, man. I hear cool. How's everything on your neck of the woods? What's
Everything
going
is
on?
good. I think the challenge nowadays is to stay dry. But other than that, man, you gotta give blessings. Yeah, man, you gotta give blessing. Trying to remain positive in all things, trying to improve mindset and everything. The usual things. We here with it here another game, and
once more again.
So yeah, I just want to shout out before we start really cranking. We gotta do some housekeeping. Obviously, you guys would have heard the dulcet sounds of G-Syndicate, the premier acapella group in the Western Hemisphere, led by his truly, I can't say yours truly, it'll have to be him, Derek. He is the founder and the leader of G-Syndicate. So Derek, speak a bit about G-Syndicate. Do some housekeeping.
Yeah, man. You can find the men on G-Syndicate6.com. You can find us here on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, and G-Syndicate6.com. Also on Instagram, G-Syndicate6, but you gotta spell out the 6 on Instagram. Big up the guys, Kiamal, Baden, Mark, Brett, and Hugh. We had an awesome rehearsal the other night. Man was cranking. So yeah, man, so Sony ain't gonna do everything, and get ready for the next show whenever that is,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta say, you stay ready, never have to get ready. So
that's right.
Right. So
that's how we do it.
Right. So check out G-Syndicate, ladies and gentlemen. They are an absolutely amazing show. If you ever get the chance, the privilege to see them, so check them out. Shout out Nicholas Collymore. There's a name I haven't seen before. Shout out Nicholas. Good night to you, my brother. Marlon, Andy Crank, Kevin, a good man. Philip, another good man. Oh, look at the doctor in there. So the doctor in the audience tonight. Glad to see a doc. Hope everything is well. We also Cherish has joined us too. We also have to talk about the King's Gathering, Derek, the second edition coming up August 6th. We have to talk a bit about that. Oh, sorry, I thought August 6th, August 20th. At 6 p.m. Ginger Lily Hall at the Mannings Bell Estate. You could plug that for us, Derek, please.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna have some more presentations on that particular night. And we have Jarrell Rock. He's going to be coming back. He's going to be talking about law, how men need the things men need to know in order to protect themselves, their wealth and assets, money and assets around them. They need to be able to protect themselves when they get into these kind of particular relationships. And tonight is going to be one of those shows. We can talk about that tonight for sure. And Jarrell is saying, he has more gloom and doom to bring. So you need to be there, especially for that. I spoke to a gentleman on Saturday, Neil, a guy with the name of Dr. Kelman. I went to a men's forum that he was.
Yes.
Conducted, and he was very, very impactful. Mm-hmm. Taught the things very, very straight. And once he's available, once his schedule permits, he'll be coming through and he'll be doing a presentation as well. So we gotta work with the details with him. But his was a very, very impactful discussion. So we're looking forward to hear from him. We're going to have a session on investment, again, for men, so men will know where to put the money, how to save, and that kind of thing. Fitness, nutrition, that kind of thing. All of this is going to be happening. Yes, folks, all of this is going to be happening at the King's Gathering, the second edition of the King's Gathering at the Ginger Lily Hall in the Bell Estates. Sunday,
6 p.m. Come out suited and booted, as we like to say. It's the King's gathering, not the paupers gathering, not the Paro's gathering. So we come out dressed. The ladies came out dressed the last time to represent. Because wherever the good men are, the ladies will be also. And this is not a space designed to talk about hated women and stuff like that. We're just making sure you guys are aware. So you don't get fleeced or raped, as the term is, right? And also, let me shout out Tamtar Creations, Culinary Creations. They've come on board to provide a very light refreshment for us. Again, it's a Sunday evening, but there ain't gonna be no rice and stew and macaroni pie and all that there. You get something to, bright little ear for you. Once you don't break ear inside the people building, because the building is air conditioned. We do not want that circulating in the air, right? So come on up, put it on screen one more time. Need for me, the King's Gathering, the second edition, 6 p.m. August 20th at the Ginger Lily Hall. Come out and get the information, man, because it is necessary. Trust me, it is necessary.
Yes. I don't have anything to add to that. August 20th. Anyhow, and then of course, after all that is said and done, we have to plug the show. You are indeed watching the Senate Podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. We do content for you 5 days a week. We do the Senate shorts 3 times a week, and then of course we do the lives. I'm trying to work on a particular short that I think is timely, given the state of affairs. But it's just to work it so that it is, I may just issue a disclaimer and just run it. But anyhow, the point remains is that we do content for you 5 days a week. We do the live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Non-Dits to do the space, that is the live stream where we talk things straight, raw and wriggling. And then, of course, we have the Senate shorts. Those are a bit lighthearted, short bits of content where we have discussions of things happening in, just like call it social commentary, if you will. Right, so give us a like, comment, share, subscribe. We at 540 there, 540. We're getting up there in subscribers. We thank everybody for their subscription, their likes, their follows, their shares, whatever you have done to, put us, elevate us, and give us a bigger audience. We appreciate it, because contrary to popular belief, as Derek said, we are not here sitting around in a dark room with hoods talking about women as if they are the bane of existence. No. We are trying to improve the relations, and in doing that, we have to hold up the mirror and have some semblance of accountability. As Derek always says, there can be no healing without truth, no growth without truth. So that is what it is. So shout out Nicholas again, Cherish, Carrie Ann, Marlon, Kevin, call Philip already, Jason Belgrave, boy Snow. Good man. Priya messaged me and tell me behave myself tonight. Hey, I just turn up and make sure your lights on. There is the one that's bring the information. Aston, what's going on? Akani, good to see you. Give us a like, people. Now, every Tuesday.
Shout out my guy Nicholas one more time, man, because I ran into Nicholas at the forum and he's here tonight checking out this stuff. So big respect, Nicholas, for real.
For real. So tonight we are talking about chef. Is there any value for men in modern day marriage? No. This one, I know exactly where you're going. For any time I saw Chef, yes, it is a movie, a 2014, I think it was movie on Netflix. And that really, I know where Derek is going to go with this, not that he sees Chef, but, this is Derek's pulpit, so I'll let the pastor preach.
That's so interesting an analogy to use, but yeah, man. It's the time to go Fox Hill Committee building, so big respects. Folks, hit the like button. That is the only cost for wait. I see Philip talking about senior games. Big respects to Philip. I heard Philip's voice doing the commentary on the senior games. So
they make up basketball?
Man, I hear so, but I'm getting a little old and popped on.
I was just about to say, boy, I popped down today.
So yeah. I heard Philip doing commentary on the senior game. So anytime the man doing things that are uplifting and positive and stuff like that, we definitely like to shine a light on that. We got Johnny Cole coming in as well. Hit the like button, folks. That is the only cost of admission. This is episode 222. Chef, is there any value for men in modern day marriage? And we are here to crank tonight. So let me get straight into it. So fellas, You know, sometimes they come with gloom and doom. The rain falling hard, thunder rolling, lightning flashing. So let me
proud to make
start
bad
with this.
decisions.
Yeah, so let me start with this here up front, right, fellas? Gentlemen, when we have women in our lives who don't deserve to be there, we open up ourselves for embarrassment, calamity, and destruction. Let me say that one more again. When we have women in our lives who don't deserve to be there, we open up ourselves for embarrassment, calamity, and destruction. There was a recent study by Morgan Stanley that reported that by 2030, 45% of women will be single. And now 2030 so far, but really, truly, folks, it's not that far away. 2030 is 7 years from here, right? It's only 7. 45% of women will be single. Now, I shared a friend of mine, she and I were having this discussion about that particular statistic, and you know, she tried to dipsy-doodle the argument and tell me that women will be single by 2030, partly because of the rise of homosexual and trans lifestyles. And
I love it. You gotta love it. Like that's such a rampant thing.
Yeah, you know. And even then, I presented the that, you know, really and truly, it is pervasive. Oh no, let me not say so, because it's in our face a lot, but like 90% of the population like that, right? Even though you would like to make you believe that it is.
Mm-hmm. That absolves you of accountability, see?
Right? So, to her mind, women are going to be single, not because, you know, it had anything to do with them. It's not them fault. The men just gay, right? that's it. But here's the real crux of the matter, folks. The marriage rate is on the decline. The men are staying by themselves because they do not see the value in marriage. Point blank. Punto final. Y'all don't hear me, so let me say it one more again. The marriage rate is on the decline, and men are staying by themselves because men do not see the value in marriage. The disrespect and disregard for Black men is at an all-time high. It's ridiculous. And it is especially heinous when it happens to good Black men, right? Now, problem solving is a part of a man's 4 Ps, right? So for those of you who are here for the first time, Nicholas, for example, we talk about a man's 4 Ps. The man being able to protect, provide, problem solve, and procreate this woman. And men have been watching and assessing. And men have come to the conclusion that if rich, high-profile men have no advantage in the dating and marriage game, but then the average man knows there will be nothing for him at all. Let me get Keisha there. So
bring Keisha to the phone.
Let me get Keisha. We get Keisha over there. There'll be nothing for the average man. So we're going to set up tonight's discussion with our guy Zion Williamson. Let's look at Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson, folks, is going to have a baby by a stripper, right? This lady is a stripper. This lovely lady is a stripper. He's going to have a baby by a stripper. And get this, horrible icing on the bad cake. He's going to have a baby by a stripper while his porn star side piece went insane. She blew up Twitter because of the betrayal. Then, after she blew up Twitter, because she tweeted about it, she tweeted more times about him than he had played games in the NBA. Then, she tattooed his name on her face. I am not making this up.
But I don't think that's real. Just don't.
That is very real.
No, because just take a pin in that. There's a reason why I say so, because you never see the need to make contact. So I waited to see.
It might be on a press on, stick on.
Right. It might not be permanent.
Right?
I think that's the thing, but yes, right. But still. Right.
So this lady, she went to she went to Twitter. She took to Twitter. She has to expose all the graphic details about we mope and we spit in all them kind of things, right? And here is one tweet because we can't share all of that stuff with you guys. But here is what she tweeted. One of the latest tweets she had before her account was suspended. And it reads, right? NBA, I have sex tapes of me and Zion Williamson, and she's at Zion Williamson, by the way. And he also has them on his trap phone. And she tags the NBA and the Pelicans. Trade him now. He doesn't deserve to be in New Orleans. Sex tapes dropping soon. So a girlfriend doing a promo tour with the sex tapes. Now, here's the thing.
That's so wild, right?
Like, Zion Williamson, he's like unaccustomed to being on camera. A lot of these things happen so these girls could promote the OnlyFans, right? Let me keep it straight. That's part of it. But what Zion Williamson did not factor in, because I mean, he might like little wellness, yeah, that's cool. But what he did not factor in is that this girl is accustomed having sex on camera. She's accustomed to people seeing her. We are accustomed to seeing you, Zion, playing basketball. Well, kind of, sort of. You get my point, right? We are accustomed to seeing you play basketball. Nobody knows what you look like naked. We know what she looks like naked. Those of us who have done the research to know what she looks like naked, right? Not saying that I have or that Neil has, but you know, it's out there. The truth is out there, much like the X-Files. The truth is out there for those of you who would want to avail yourself of Mariah Mills.
Just be careful how you're Googling. Just be careful how you're Googling. That's all he's saying.
And her reconditioned parts, right? Now, let me say here that also took a while for this lovely lady's account to be suspended. Like, she legit harassed this man. This was cyberbullying out the wazoo. And before they got suspended, Cam Soda, right? Swear to you, Neil, not making this up. Cam Soda offered Mariah Mills $500,000 a year to do essentially naked commentary on Pelicans games and talk ish about Zion. But I am making up this thing, right? I am not. Trust me. So this woman harassed this man
into a job.
Into a job at $5,000 a year.
500.
500, not $500. 500,000.
That's wild.
Now, folks, I don't know how you all feel about that, but for me, I take umbrage with the fact that this lady, with no discernible skills, well, outside of the bedroom, but I guess those are discernible skills. So but she's in line now to make $500,000 a year. And many of us, you know, struggle to get $50,000 a year. Life is so unfair, yeah. But anyhow, let me shift gears to the star of tonight's show, Stephen Wardell Curry the third. He's the third, right? Or the second?
One of them. He's something.
Right. And I am going to spend a bit more time here on Steph, right? So as we get into this particular one, let's watch this video. It recently went viral. This is his wife, Aisha Curry, on the rail. So folks, hit the like button. That's the cost of admission. Share it with a friend. Let them come in and watch. Again, this is the Senate Podcast, episode 222. Chef, is there any value for men in modern day marriage? Let's have a watch of this video.
Let's get it.
Right. So 25 seconds, real short. And you saw what happened there, right? Now, this clip annoyed me because, you know, Aisha has a track record of doing stuff like this. Do you guys remember her appearance on the Red Table Talk? Well, if you don't, we have it here for you. This is Aisha Curry on the Red Table Talk with the patron saint of the channel, Jada Pinkett.
Let's get it.
Have more compassion and more understanding.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, But me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like,
not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God.
fair.
I mean,
because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
But
That
when
could
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned off, right?
That
You're
could get
beautiful.
real
Don't ever
dangerous.
think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
And on, I want to ask a question now. All of you made the decision not to try.
You know what's wild to me? It is wild, right?
I can get there. I can get there. I know you can tell me. Oh, you know exactly what you can tell me. So let me make my next statement and then you could join in, right? Please note, folks, that his mother is sitting next to his wife when she's expressing her desire for male attention. That wasn't from her son. So unfortunately for Steph, it seems that the embarrassment comes not only from his wife, but his mother too. Let's not forget that his mother, Sonia, left his father for his father's good friend. Continue, Neil. Just wanted to get that in before you
Right.
continue.
So it's along that same vein. It is funny that she said that, and the other people on the panel, the who's who of the patron saints, was there saying, "All right, girl, you cool it, cause you know what I mean. You're looking. You understand? We out here in the streets. You're looking. Be cool. That is what I mean. That what because you can hear Jada, his mother, and Steph mother like, yeah. You're looking. You radar off. Just slow down. We in the streets. We're
in the streets.
Yeah,
we
might
are
looking
in these streets.
Yeah,
right.
Hold on to that bike.
As you said, that is insane.
Hilarious.
Right? That is insane to me. As you said, as you call it, the who's who of patron saints of this channel, right? The ladies that just my guy Obsidian calls it black female effery. And that is it on full display for all to see there, right? And it, Lord boy, I said, boy, you're peeping at my notes for tonight. Wives are not, sorry, we go the other way. Let me be more positive about it. Wives are supposed to represent their husbands, much like husbands represent their wives. Yeah? Because the fastest thing to say is men are embarrassing, right? That was the thing I saw circulating. Aisha seems to want the world to believe that her life and marriage are ever so hard and are oppression adjacent, and that she's in an awful situation. Yeah, oppression adjacent, right? That's like we one step away from oppression here in this life, right? Now I want us to pay attention, very close attention to what we really witnessed in that first clip on the reel. Now, let me say that the clip is a couple years old, but for some reason it popped up here the other day and started trending again.
Like a fresh school.
Herpes rash, right? Now, Aisha Curry is married to Steph Curry, one of the greatest players ever. Right? This man has revolutionized the game. Basketball used to play inside out. Nowadays, because this man is playing inside, outside in. Right? He's one of the greatest players ever, and he is paid as such. Not only by Golden State, his club, but also by all the numerous endorsements he had. He had an endorsement Under Armour, Infinity.
He owned a piece of Under Armour. I think most of the things that he involved in, he owned a stake in.
Well, there you go. So this man money long like traffic and warrants, right? So let me say what we are all thinking here. Or most of the men probably thinking. She does not deserve this man. Let me call a thing a thing. She don't deserve this man. Let me get on the line, right? Steph has set up her and their family so that she nor their children don't gotta work another day in their lives if they don't want to. Also, Steph is 6'3", which is short for the NBA. You know when I see Steph on TV and think Steph's small, right?
Like a little man, but
yeah, he look a little man, but that's short for the NBA. But 6'3" is taller than most average men, right? For example, Steph is taller than I am. And I am taller than most men.
But technically, you're taller than John Starks, and John Starks was listed at 6'4". So
yeah, sure, that's my guy. Also, let it be said, Steph is in top physical condition. Yeah, the man's run for a living. This man is a retired player. This man's a current player. He runs several miles in a game. He's in top physical shape. And he ain't exactly like Shabba Ranks neither. Right?
My help, you know, you like skin man.
Yeah, I bring back light skin man, the outfits, I'll be sure. In the 90s, right? I can't tell you how I feel about you night and day. Yeah? Big light skin guys, right? I'd be willing to bet my head that if Steph took off his shirt, he'd be probably in better condition than the man that brought he drinks his own. More muscular and probably more cut, right? He is all of these things. He's done all of these things. But his wife sees a shirtless man serving drinks on the shore and figures that he is worth her pretending, and I'm going to assume she's pretending, to take off her ring and risk it all. While the lady next to her, Jeannie Mai, is like, nah, though, you couldn't. Just take your hand.
It's just fascinating. Everybody else like, yo,
you good.
You good, you know. You set up straight.
straight. No, but she may have been joking. Because I know the first thing the women, defenders of this will come and say, it was a joke. She's just pretending and all that. She might have been pretending, yes, but it's definitely an embarrassment and an embarrassing moment for him, whether he wants to acknowledge that or not. So I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I could take a joke, I could understand a joke like the next man. But there's nothing funny about this. And I'll tell you why. I want you, if you will, to imagine Steph Curry on a panel with a few of his contemporaries. So he's sitting down at the table. Is he, the villain of all villains, LeBron, Kevin Durant, CP2, not CP3, CP2 for the second round. You don't get past that. Giannis, for example. And some half-naked Thoriana comes out to serve drinks, and Steph pretends to take off his ring. What do you think would happen? Women the world over will ball for murder. And we will hear how he ain't got no respect and he taking advantage of his loving, dutiful wife and the mother of his three lovely children. Right? Not her body. Fine in the world, everybody knows this. Yeah, sacrifice her body to give him three lovely children. I ain't the biggest LeBron fan, but I say this, and I say this all the time. His wife, Savannah James will never.
She should be in the Hall of Fame. She should get in the Hall of Fame, and he's getting in.
Right? And maybe talk about why he's representing husbands. This is a reason why LeBron was to carry so much weight. His name was carry so much weight in the NBA. He's respected because his wife is respectable. Right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, it must be said too, Steph has never embarrassed her. Let's think about that. Steph has always been viewed as a stand-up guy. Yet and still, this woman continues to embarrass him, and by extension, the family. Think about it, folks. There's never been any scandal surrounding Steph in terms of him sliding in a loose bra's DMs or being seen out with a loose bra. That we know that women would literally be dribbling and falling over themselves to get at him. And not only get at him, but get you loose outside baby too.
Sure.
Yeah. If you know that the line of women who would want to give Steph an outside child instead of their life for the next 18 years extends around the block, put some ones in the chat for that. Right? If you know that a whole set of women willing to give Steph an outside baby, put some ones in the chat. But Aisha is sitting on a panel and pretending to risk it all. And risking it all for what? For who? A guy who is essentially a waiter. Ladies and gents, And ladies, pay attention to what he's saying here, right? It may sound a little offensive, but this is where it really is. This is real here. Pardon the pun. What she did is the equivalent of a man leaving out Halle Berry from 20 years ago for a chick, an obese chick that is a two-hole girl. Anybody want to know who's a two-hole girl? Ask me in the chat who's a two-hole girl if you want to know what that is. Let us sink in from, right? You leaving out prime Halle Berry. An obese chick that's a two-hole girl.
Look at Eric Benet.
And I don't choose, really don't choose things just like that.
Of course.
Some more said one time that Halle Berry left out David Justice for Eric Benet. So she left out championship rings for tour rings at the time. Right? Lead a two-hole girl. You only getting 2 holes. 3-hole girls running the world now. Yeah. Unfortunately, sadly, this is how I put it, right? For me, I'm hoping he gets rid of her before he signs the next big contract. Or the next set of big contracts. I really do hope so. He has to divorce. We should divorce her after the red table talk. But he has to divorce her before the next set of contracts kicks in. He has to. And hopefully, he set himself up as a business and is paying himself. That way she only gets a certain percentage of child support from him. Right? Now, if you're being real, it's unlikely that Steph will Hakeem meet this woman and have his money in his father's name. Because we all know you can't put any money in there. Saw you with the done got that money like out a long time. Spay for Steve Jobs.
Right? She's still working for Dell money.
You know what I mean? So saw you with the done got with my money like out. So you gotta put your money in Dell name. Well, you can't put it down there because son you will clean you out there too, right? You gotta get Seth the money and hold that, something work. With my hand tight, right? But speaking of the redistribution of wealth and assets, let's round out tonight with Scottie Pippen. Now, we all know and love Scottie Pippen from his time as Michael Jordan's running mate on the stinking Chicago Bulls. Right? Now, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Larsa, was recently awarded half of his retirement funds in his 401k. So let's check this article from Yahoo, right? Folks, this is episode 222 of this Senate podcast. Make sure you're subscribed, give us a liking it. That's the only thing we ask you to do for the cost of admission. So it reads, Larsa Pippen scored.
Right?
Larsa.
Oh, sorry. You just break it real bad just now.
Sorry, man. You got the it was clear with the title?
Nah, you gotta read the title again.
Okay, I'll read it off because this is painful. This is so
careful.
Larsa Pippen scores half of Scottie Pippen's Chicago Bulls retirement. Larsa Pippen is a proud new owner of a large chunk of money that equals half of her ex-husband Scottie Pippen's retirement from the Chicago Bulls. According to new legal documents obtained by the Blast, an order was put in place by an LA County court in regard to the former couple's ongoing divorce, specifying Larsa's rights to Scottie's Chicago Bulls 401k and savings plan trust. In the order, the court recognizes Larsa as Scottie's ex-wife, whom he married in 1997. The official date of separation is November 3rd, 2016. So she was legally awarded 50% of all account balances as of the plan's valuation amount closest to the date of their separation. Okay. In other words, she gets half of the amount that was accrued in the account, folks, from 1997 to 2016.
God.
You with me? With me? If that wasn't enough, the order appears to read that Larsa is also entitled to the full amount regardless of what is currently in the account. It states, to the extent there are no assets in his account sufficient to satisfy the assignment benefit on the date a separate account is established for Larsa, the order should be interpreted as an award of 100% of Scotty's vested account balance. In other words, on November 3rd, 2016, if the policy had in $4 million, and today, June 27, 2023, he got in $4. Scotty got to look.
He got for $2 million.
$4 million. Sorry, $2 million. Wait, it's 100%. $4 million to give Larsa. Here's the thing. This is the next part of Forgive You, all right? Now, it should be noted that this is normal in a California court for couples to split their respective retirements unless there is a prenuptial agreement. The famous couple reportedly did have a prenup. No.
Wait. You read that? No, you read that wrong. Let me read it here. The famous couple reportedly did. What? You may got did in bold. What?
Did the caps, dog. They did have a prenup. Scotty still got paid. They did have a prenup. Scotty got a pay. But you're going to continue with the article because this shit is hilarious.
You got to bring this to your boy, Jiraiya. You got to bring this to Jiraiya.
For sure. The greatest part of this order for Larsa is that the money is to be paid in a cash lump sum. So, sell enough bucks, Scotty. Scale these. Don't nobody see when Scotty earned him up on Michael Jordan, right? Scotty got to move bucks.
We got to make some hot takes.
Scotty got hot takes and move some bucks, right? It is to be distributed to her own account as soon as administratively possible following the approval of this order. And the judge signed it on June 16th, 2023, last week. Sweet. So Pippen originally released a statement on the couple's divorce saying, after careful consideration and 19 years together, Larsa and Scotty have each filed for dissolution of their marriage. A publicist added, although they are no longer to be married, Larsa, who remains hopeful that she and Scotty will always do what is best for their four beautiful children and jointly raise them with love and respect. She would like to thank everyone for their understanding and kindly ask for privacy from the media during this difficult time of transition for their family. Summary reports indicated that Scotty and Larsa have already settled the rest of their financial issues, but details have not been made public. Now, this part about the requesting privacy is hilarious to me. I can tell you why in a minute, right? Now, the article continues. What's clear is that Pippen made over $100 million while playing for the Chicago Bulls, but isn't worth that much now. So how much is in the 401k? Enough.
Matters not.
It matters not. Enough in there. Not that she needs it. But if you have been living under a rock for a while, you should know that Larsa is currently dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, the richest sports figure of all time.
And that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That is Scotty's running mate. That is the greatest of all time. That is all of that. Just bear that in mind. This is important.
Right, this is most definitely important. So let me pause that here, right? Pause the article. Now, it must be said that this woman didn't bounce or shoot one ball.
She do two.
2 balls. Right? This woman didn't shoot one shot. She ain't take up a rebound. She ain't pick up nobody 94 feet. She ain't hand out the assist. Nothing. Now, it also must be noted for she cheated on Scotty with the Minister of Misogyny, Future. Then she was Malik Beasley's side piece, and now she's cavorting with Marcus Jordan, as you would have heard just now, son of Michael Jordan. Which means that over the past couple of years, she has been with Scottie Pippen's son's teammate and then Scotty's ex-teammate that he doesn't like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is thoughting it up on steroids. Thoughting up on HGH. And here's the best part. She is all over the place, cavorting, trying her best to make the man name go around so she could get clout. Right? And my man Nicholas says she ain't run a lap. She ain't run a lap You know what I mean?
Carrie Ann, the doctor here saying,
forget a lot. She ain't run a sideline.
Listen, Carrie Ann here saying, Dr. Carrie saying she's part of Sparta. She ain't part of Sparta.
Leonida Smart.
She's
leading.
She's leading. Do you know what's like that? Let me put that into perspective.
A bandit and a villain.
There and they are teammates on your basketball team. Many years later, my son is dating Derek's ex-wife.
That's
that wild to all.
Right? No. This woman, into it, but not this money. If we're not in place, Scotty can still get fleece, right? If we keep it at start, Scotty good though.
Oh no, right? Scotty out.
Scotty good though, right? And what is lovely about it is that girlfriend wants to play a victim right through, right? Gentlemen, I have some bad news for you. Some of you under the sound of my voice are married to a woman who doesn't really care about you, one, or want to be married. Y'all don't hear me now. Y'all don't hear me. So let me say it again. Let me repeat myself. Some of you under the sound of my voice are married to a woman who doesn't care about you or who doesn't really want to be married. So many men get into relationships, long-term relationships, common law marriages, or outright marriages with women that they love and are willing to move mountains for them, only to discover that woman doesn't love you as much as you think she does, or that you would like. The harsh reality is you can never make a woman happy if she thinks she can do better than you, or that she is better than you. Ayesha Curry is jealous of the attention that comes along with Steph Curry's success. So he can do, but she thought she was going to be an actress. It didn't work out. She wants that attention.
He had a cooking show, I think, at one point.
Yeah. And the reality is, if she could have made it with all the connections that he has, she would have made it by now. Same thing with Jada. You keep it real. Gentlemen, when you approach the idea of marriage, it is imperative that you see it as two businesses coming together, as Jarrell would have said at the first King's Gathering a couple months ago. Yeah? Let me just plug the King's Gathering one more time because, shoot. King's Gathering at Gingerly Hall, August 20th, 6 p.m. Come on, get information. Jarrell said this. Marriage is two businesses coming together. Men are in love. Women are in business. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. And men, you can never forget that. To do so would be a fatal error. As I would have told you guys, I went to a men's forum on Saturday. I think Tango Fox was there before he got there. And left before I got there. And I heard a couple of men talk about their experiences and their loss of investment in a woman. One guy talked about a bed he bought, never slept on it, but saw another man making sure that the bed was up to standard. Right? Another guy talked about is some relative of his who lost a house that his father had gifted him. Because the reality is, and this is something we found at the King's Gathering as well, if a woman contributes to the acquisition and maintenance of an asset, she is entitled to a portion of said asset when it comes to the dissolution of the relationship/marriage. Right? I tell one of the got pertinent information that y'all need to get at the King's Gathering. Come on and get it. Good. Not a man buy a fridge, buy groceries, never get a meal, never get a cold beer out of that fridge. Right? This is June. We're heading into July. We coming to crop over. I know enough of when they're gonna be looking to buy costumes. If we make an ask for money to buy costumes, sure, woman, tell me about. After this morning deal, I go into the gym and I go in to use a bench next to a lady. I told her as I was coming back, hey, let's watch it there, don't get hit. I'm gonna say you're right, cause it's sewing season. Costumes got to buy. So Laura, you look at the jump and crave off for me. She said, well, we're gonna be crave cause or sell out. So fellas, costumes got to buy. Right? Do not, let me get it right. Let me get it right here because a site and I got a friend of mine to send it to me. And it was pertinent for tonight's discussion. I forgot to send it to you, deal. So let me find it here quick, and send it to you so you can get it on screen for the people because I want to make sure that I got it right. This is one of them things that people need to hear. This is it here. So coming out here, and O'Neill. And you could put it on screen when you get it. Hit the like button, folks. Yeah, Dr. Kerry. Costumes got to buy. And costumes is $1,500. So you girls didn't want to jump in a 4-day band as a t-shirt, a cut-up t-shirt and a pair of tights. You guys want got feathers and beads and gems and all them things.
High heels and things.
Yeah, so fellas, you got to be mindful of it. I'm not saying if you're a woman in an established relationship and you know for sure that this is your woman, that you know you can take care of the woman. That's not what we're saying here. But there are some bandits and villains out there who will take your money, take your gifts, and have no qualms about giving the stomach to somebody else.
You ready for
Put
this?
it on screen there for me. Play it on screen there, and it reads, folks, don't feed a horse you don't ride. Should I explain or you understand? Read that one more time. Don't feed a horse you don't ride. Should I explain or you understand? It just give you enough explanation. I say, rap gents, we need to remember that women are not like banks. You don't get out what you put in.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're indeed watching the Senate podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notification bell so you don't miss anything. Like the content, share the content so we can build the content. No, you know, my brother, this is you know, we talk about this all the time, right? And a lot of people would hear this type of rhetoric from us and think that we are bashing women or that we are saying that men should not get married, right? And it is amazing to me because the evidence is out there.
Mounting.
You understand? It like we had today in the chat, we were discussing a particular situation. And you know, it's just funny because you let them talk. As you always say, let them talk, getting themselves enough rope to hang themselves with. Right? The evidence is mounting, right? In 2023, right? What reason, and this is off the bat, this is not necessarily with a man that has millions of dollars. This is not necessarily a man that has a wife or a girlfriend or whatever. But what incentive does a man have for get him married in 2023? Now, I know you just fall in love or love, as Dr. Kerry say, right? You fall in love, right? I gotta get that as a some way, right? But there are times when I understand falling in love. I understand wanting to provide and protect for a woman, right? We are not saying don't get married. That's not what we are saying. We are saying that if you get married, make sure that the person you are getting married to is a person that ain't gonna fleece you in the bottom. Now, sure, a woman scorned and all that, you know, villains have got origin story. She may be a good girl and she may go bad. She may decide, you know what, I feel spurned. Shoot, you may even have done something to make her feel especially bitter and want to take you to the cleaners, right? It is important, though, that men know the score, know what is going on, and safeguard themselves, especially if you're a man that you have a talent or a skill, or just through your hard work, effort, and enthusiasm, got you to a station in life financially that is no, don't let me say hard, because to say if you could get your first million, you could duplicate that. But still, if you work hard for your money, your resources, or anything like that,
set some money around you.
I set some money around you. You work for Escalade Cadillac, right? You got your assets of money, right? Do not believe, do not and you know, yes, you go into it with good faith, but make sure that you are protected. Because if everybody in love or love, then it shouldn't matter who got what and where things are and whatever. But we know that we live, you can't carry love into Massey. Right?
Straight.
It's like Aston making mention earlier that, or somebody in the chat said that Larsa Pippen hates Scottie Pippen. You do not know the extent of it. Because Future has a song where he spoke, where he rapped about having intimate relations with the then married Larsa Pippen. I thought about he, right? And it is alleged, I don't know how true this is, but it is alleged that Future felt disrespect him when Scottie Pippen didn't give him an autograph or took a picture with him or something like that. So what's the problem? Me and my Gucci flip flops. I'll show you what time it is, Scott. But anyhow, regardless of that, I want people to understand this, right? We all want to live in a altruistic world, a utopia, where you fall in love, you have children, you be married. Sorry, you're married and have children and everything above board. But we don't live in that utopia, right? Yes, nobody. Well, most people don't get married with the intention of divorcing. Most people don't get together with the intent of having a failed relationship or marriage. But let us be honest. There are some villains out there. Ladies, there are some villains out there too. Right? People ain't shit. When you get done with somebody, you say, oh, she loved me, she would never. Right? And she can horn you with a rapper and date your teammate's son. She is like, that is skullduggery. That is skullduggery. And to me, I know a lot of people say, oh, she probably changed. Maybe he cheated first.
What I need? She didn't only date a teammate, son. She dated a son teammate. Don't forget Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yes.
This was his CM team.
Yo, this woman is skull and bones.
Bad. Super bad.
Right? But, gentlemen, as much as you cannot predict what she would have done, yes, Dr. Kerry, you don't know the half of Larsa. Larsa is the last boss. Right? She is the last boss. She is the final
boss.
The final boss of the streets. Just before you get together, she last boss. Right? She stomach is a petri dish. I know. She about to get that Jordan money and she ain't careful. Anyhow, Michael must strongly change up. Michael must strongly change our will, boss.
You didn't believe it, brother.
Right? But I know initially y'all may say, oh, but she wasn't like that. How could he have known? How can I have known? Or whatever, right? Gentlemen, if you are a man that your star is rising, you got money and assets, you want to come up, right? And all of a sudden, women flocking around you. I want attention and, you know, willing to give you the triple gawk or all three holes in the backseat of a car or in a freaky place or whatever. She is trying to get you. She is trying to hook you. Please be careful. We ain't talking about the ones that in the trenches. We ain't talking about the ones that, like, shoot, look at LeBron. You say LeBron and Savannah. They were high school sweethearts. Right? Mm-hmm. If right now it came out that LeBron had a slew of women and outside babies and all sorts of things, if that woman sues that man for half or 3/4 or whatever he wants, shoot 100%.
You got to take that.
You got to take that L, LeBron James. Because Savannah is the pinnacle of a downfall. Like, under Ride or Die, they should got Savannah James under there. You understand? But by that same token, when a woman has shown you that she only, like, you only all of a sudden becoming popular when you got money and assets around you, you got clout, you got fame or whatever, all of a sudden you get, I ain't telling when a man not to marry, but protect yourself. Protect yourself. This man had a prenup. And God give up. And God give up the bag. So, and you know, if I was Scottie Pippen, I just want anybody, not that I have the platform that I could say it, right? Gentlemen, Scottie, if you listen to this, if this ever for you, Scottie, if you got to pay her hundreds, tens, how many ever millions of dollars, right? It's no problem, Judge, I'll pay. Right? I personally would like to give her this. Can I?
She's to get a cash lump sum.
Yeah, she's supposed to get a cash lump sum. Your Honor, can I do this twice a month? I could commit. I can't do it all one time. Twice a month. The 1st and the 15th. And she would get dump trucks filled with odd saints. And dump him when she pasture be. Every 1st and 15th. I am that petty. You get in the smallest denomination of money you can get, you getting it in that. You understand? And I would pay the money. I would pay the freighting. I would pay whatever. I would sell my championship rings. Just so that they could get delivered. Gentlemen, we have to understand, Marlon, you still don't get divorced in California, right? But the problem is when you got the glitz and glamour, California happening is either California or New York. So you can't wait happening. My thing is, gentlemen, if you want to safeguard yourself and protect yourself, and you are not sure about the woman you're dating, that she ain't in 20 years down the line, bear you big head children and then rob you blind, make sure you do your due diligence and get yourself protected financially and your assets. Do like Steven Jackson even. Steven Jackson was at the altar and come back and say here, come back to where the wife was and say here to him, you say that prenup yet? I'm saying, no, I ain't signed it. She get your makeup do. She say, I ain't signed it, but I say that. I asked you to sign this here for months. You ain't signed nothing. So well, she said, well, you better off. Pastor man come through and say, man, no, the Lord, what the Lord has brought together, torn asunder, this, that, I'm also Pastor man, you talking it, right? But this woman didn't sign the prenup. I out here. Gentlemen, I understand. Hope and prayer, dreams and aspirations. I understand that. But please do not ever get it twisted that if a woman is scorned or spurned, she will not do the best. Because sometimes it ain't even about the money, You think Larsa doing all this about money? Larsa genuinely, I don't know what Scottie do. Shoot, Scottie may have given her an STD. No, let me say that. That is not true. Let me retract that before when I clip that and all of a sudden now I ain't hope for defamation because Scottie looking for money. So Scottie looking for money. Scottie got my 1,000-year ass to court now to get whatever Lily could get. No.
Scottie say everything added up, boy.
Every dollar counts. If I don't know what Scottie did to bring on this wrath, but at the end of the day, it is incumbent upon you to protect yourself. Protect your mind, body, spirit, soul, finances, everything. I ain't saying no protect a woman. I ain't saying cover the woman financially or whatever. I'm not saying that.
You assuming that Scottie did something new.
No. I'm
going from that perspective.
No. I'm saying, given all of that, all these things that Larsa doing,
you have to do something.
I would feel better at night knowing that Scottie do something. Because this woman here, she got a personal vendetta against this man, B. She must help you to write them lyrics. Actually, when they done, I got look to see if she helped pen them lyrics, B. Or whispering in my ear, it'd be a good idea. It'd be a good idea. But no, seriously. Yeah. Let me start protecting ourselves because we always like to say protect and provide. But we forget that we got to protect and provide for ourselves. And part of that protection and provision for self is ensuring that not any and everybody is entitled to your hard work and efforts and the fruits of your labor. Because it don't make no sense having a woman. She could be the best looking woman on the planet. She might be a treehole specialist. She might be everything and above. Shoot, she might even be the prototypical traditional woman, cook, clean, do everything. Right? But at the end of the day, if she says, I graduate from the marriage, right? If she gets your bachelor's in womanhood, I don't know, right? And she thought she done with that. you gotta make sure that, all right, fine, if you want to leave, you could leave, but this here stopping with me. You understand? Be very, very careful, gentlemen.
Because that's the thing about it, Neil, right? It's like, all right, then you want left. But why do we have to give you cash up prices all the way out the door? These prices, right? Why? If you want left, here it is, they've been separated since 2016.
16.
This is 2023.
7 years.
She has slept with. All right, let me not say she slept with. I don't want to assume who she slept with, but she is in a relationship currently. She had one prior to that. Malik
No, but it's not this.
My woman, but my man, baby.
You ain't got alleged nothing, you know.
It's true.
It all what's the future. She had holding Jordan hands. Malik Beasley was hugging she up. This ain't alleged, you know. You take them as in talking phase. She's a big grown 50-year-old woman. And these is young athletes.
Young sprightly athletes.
That
so
again,
the truth is out there. Right? The truth is out there, much of the X-Files. Make it X-Files here, man. Truth is out there, right? Where you going there? So let me get my man up in Malta up here. So wait,
that's up too. That is up for Larsa too. That is
you know what I mean? So you got relationships going on. You still care about for Scotty money? Come on, man. Just roll. Why does Scotty have to pay you continually?
Because of the 4 children. One of the children is in NBA.
Let's put that out there.
So that's not a child anymore.
Clearly not.
Right? I don't know what Scotty's children set up like. I don't know. I could do a quick Google search. But the point remains is that, gentlemen, and you know what's the equivalent of this for women? You know what I would advise women to do too? Women, you control access to sex. So, yes, you may have, a man might be doing all the right things. He may be talking to you, busy, you hearing everything like that, but he might just be trying to get the guts. You just want to try to get the stomach. Protect yourself. Make sure that that man is not using and abusing you, right? Make sure that you do your due diligence on this person and ensure that he is about being intent. And if you want a boyfriend, if you want a husband, if you want to do things of a certain standard, just make sure. Dr. Carey's talk with the pussy principles now. The Panani principles, right? Make sure that you're just loosening the boom. That's all he's saying. You out there, you know the man in the good. You see the man, you know, the man got like Future. How Future got so many children?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, right? You think Nick Cannon telling these women they're trying to marry you?
Yeah, well,
shoot.
No, he definitely ain't.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Nick Cannon at this point saying here to him, right? Hey, you get a check off of me, you know. But you gotta carry my seed. So at the end of the day, people, you have to protect what is yours. You have to protect what is yours. Your mental health is paramount. Your efforts and the fruits of your labor is secondary. You gotta make sure that you good and you whole. I ain't telling y'all men not to carry out the women. I ain't telling y'all not to buy them a house. I ain't telling you not to do them things, you know. I ain't telling you to do that. But make sure that you are, and as you can see, having a prenup is not enough. So when you go to the lawyer and say, lawyer man, I see Scotty get hit for half, and he had a prenup. Help me. Instead of spending the money on, instead of spending the money and getting it to the ex-wife, make sure you pay that money up front to your lawyer to protect yourself. Because at the end of the day, Scotty out here looking real crazy, talking about Michael Jordan was not the best, and he was as good a player as Michael, and he thought he said he neck. Meanwhile, he's tearing the bricks off of Larsa.
And here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, Marcus, comparatively speaking to Scotty, they're really in a comparison. Marcus is Michael's son. That's it.
That's it.
Right?
Bottom line, punto final.
Malik Beasley is, shoot, Malik he married. She was the side piece.
That's it.
Right?
How are you a side piece at 52 to a younger man? Yo.
Exactly. How are you a side piece?
Wild.
Right? Cool. All right. Let's see. Maybe Fergie in the house. Let's see Fergie. I'm making a contribution. Good to see you, Fergie. And Fergie say, apparently she contributed to Scotty's 401k. Okay, let me start the cap here right now. Yeah, let's assume that she did contribute to the 401k. How much she really put into the 4? She probably put in if she put in the 1k, I'd be surprised, right?
But you see that's the problem. No, Uriah did say it. He said him with the assets. She helped.
A percentage, but here it is. She's getting half, or if there's not enough, she getting what? All.
That is
right.
And
guess what? She can get our money, push on to go to the next fella. Can't do nothing for she. And as you said, Neil, believe you me,
Marcus
Michael is ensuring that he can't do that for you.
If Michael dropped on tomorrow,
you gotta sell the trophy room.
You can hear we can hear Michael will come out and say, Marcus is entitled to give me the Keisha there, man. give me the Keisha there.
I get Keisha for you, man.
Marcus entitled to all that, not a dime.
Yeah.
You understand? Nothing. You think Michael is a billionaire. Michael here the other day said he stayed in the Charlotte Hornets. He might got the Jordan brand, right? Michael Jordan has a racing team. A car racing team. With multiple cars.
Mm-hmm.
You think Michael can...
Is he carry on? He pull a Jerry Springer? Yeah, for those of you who don't know Jerry Springer, when he passed away, he had some illegitimate children. And in true Jerry Springer form, he did it over via television. So he got his Zoom set up and he's speaking to his children essentially via tape delay.
No, not tape delay. I think he was dead already.
He was dead already. So the lawyer is showing this to the children. Got 2 legitimate children, 2 illegitimate children from a black woman. And Jerry Springer says, hey, he explains the situation. He could not be there for the illegitimate children. It would be too much embarrassment. His wife would not have allowed it.
Right. He wanted to.
So he was forced to, in order to not give up everything, he was forced to stay away from the 2 illegitimate children. So in recompense, he's giving everything to the 2 illegitimate children. And he said to the 2 legitimate children, I hope that you've already made your own money.
I hope you
sort out. Because all you get is the family house. Everything else going to the 2 of them children. Right? Literally, legitimately, the 2 legitimate children, they were not very pleased about that, but that is the order that came down, and he made sure to say that he was of sound mind and his attorney facilitated that. So, when Michael go down, Marcus might come to find out that he ain't getting none.
Not a thing.
Because he want Lars to get that money. Yeah. What is Pierre Jordan's here, the trophy room? Yeah. You can sell that and make it work, you know?
Yeah. So that's it, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I understand. And people in general, right? I understand love. Shoot, we've all been in love. Who hasn't been in love? You know, at this age, in love. Right? But do not for 1 second ever think that when somebody has fallen out of love with you, or worse yet, felt as if they've been slighted or betrayed, don't feel like them people ain't gonna feel entitled. Don't feel that a man or a woman ain't gonna feel entitled.
Yeah, nobody gonna turn on your bike.
You understand? And I sure, and I asked you right next time I see him, I'm sure some women is going and some people's getting this thing like, I want him to be on a skewer when I done. I want him to be fine. I want the maximum amount of pain and embarrassment for this man. How can they achieve that? See, men through their efforts and energy, right? Men like to conquer. Men that are a purpose like to conquer that purpose, right? So the best of us, men like Scotty, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these men, right? They would have conquered their various fields and ensured that through whatever means that they dominate their field, right? Or near the top of their field. Obviously, when you have that level of success, you're going to be financially compensated for it handsomely, right? So it's not necessarily about the money. Sure. You know, the money ain't $500 million is still good money. I ain't saying that, Larson. Right? But I can guarantee you, it is all, in some cases, it's all about embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? It's all about entitlement. You think when Dr. Dre's wife was saying she want $100,000 or $300,000 for entertainment when the month come, she was thinking, this has to do. We had a good marriage and everything provided for me, but I still got to maintain my who the hell they use $300,000 in entertainment? I don't even know who Dr. Dre's wife ex-wife is.
I'm putting on shows, be.
She got to put on. She got to be flying out people that thing and popping bottles. So at the end of the day, it is not about money. I don't even think it's about maintaining a lifestyle. I think it is about, you know what? I want to retire off you. I want to make sure, right? I want to make sure, right? It's not even about going to get a job. Because at that sort of income level and bracket or whatever, you could write a book, you could do a TV show, you could have a podcast, you could find some modicum of success. But don't let me get it fooled. They want to make sure that when it's done, they won't be sipping Mai Tais on a beach in Jamaica or for your money here. And they will relish the fact when the check late. Oh, payment late? Oh. Gentlemen, ladies, I understand love is love. Love is love. But make sure, I ain't telling you all to not protect, I ain't not telling you all not to provide, I ain't telling you, but do not do that over your hard work and efforts. You take Britney Spears feel good that she get tapped by Federline. You shoot the back a whole verb off of you. Call it again Federline.
Yeah, Federline.
You know what I'm saying? Adele make a whole 2 albums off her man. She get tapped too. And she gone on to Rich Paul. And Rich Paul is successful. So it's not about if these women can.
Be Rich Paul and marrying.
Nah. Why? I heard what the boy named, the boy that's he made this song a few years ago, smile bitch, come on, that comedian. He said he had a woman, he was dating a woman or whatever, and they've been together for a while and thing. So I think it was Shanna Sharp, Club She asked the man if he would get married. That's not.
We sure that yeah, night.
I believe so. I said, I ain't get married. I don't get married. Because when you have
it's true, yeah.
They choose them.
Sure they are.
Right? Man, they get married. And again, it's not like a broken record. I'm not saying no, I get married, you know, gentlemen. Especially because none of us are millionaires. None of us are rich. I ain't saying that it's impossible, but I'm saying the chances are not in our favor. The odds are not in our favor. But it is going to be doubly hard for you because you are paying every month for a mortgage. You're paying every month for a car loan. You're paying every month for insurance. You know what I'm saying? It can hit you harder. These men can write a blank check. Scotty got it. And if he ain't got it, he could get it. So these men can sign a blank check. Like the other day, Jeff Bezos' wife. Jeff Bezos signed that check and never blink, never flinch. But you, when the magistrate said, yeah, see that husband living, you gotta get that up, but you still gotta pay the mortgage on it.
Yep. I got a friend right now whose father is in that particular situation, so now he got to work well into his 80s, right? So he paid off. He paid out the ex-wife. She went and bought house cash. He got to work to his 80s to pay off of his, right? Because he had to remortgage the house. And Chris Rock, you know, you love Chris Rock. Chris Rock said every time, if you got 30 million, your wife wants 10. In the big deal, you ain't struggling. But if you make over 30,000, your wife want 15. Mm-hmm. You might go into that O.J. Simpson kind of action. You know what I mean?
Hey, we don't endorse that. We don't
endorse that, right? But Neil, I sent you the video there just so you can show it again for the people. This is episode 222. Chef, is there any value for men in modern day marriage? It's starting to look like if there may not be a lot of it, right? You can't guess. It must be some way you can do it. Jariah, your regular lawyer, say he want to get married too. So there has to be a way legally that you can do it and not get killed. But I would suggest, fellas, you have a consultation with a lawyer before you consider doing that, because it is too easy to end up, skin out. And we don't again skin out. So hit the like button one more time, fellas, ladies and gents. Yeah, 540 subscribers. We thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Please ensure that you're still subscribed. We are going to give you this video on the way out on today's Tuesday. Yeah, on Thursday we'll be back here with another live stream. So look out for that. We're going to post it. I'll let you guys know exactly what it is. And Neil and I, we don't make up the rules. We just make sure you know what they are. Yeah. You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. We give you enough reality here tonight. So if you decide you just want to go and blindly get married and get skin out, well, don't sit there and send it in to you. Right? Be the best version of you for you. We can see you guys again on Thursday night. Look up for some shorts coming this week. And as you traverse the dating streets, please remember. And be safe out there in this rain, because the roads are definitely flooded. So be careful out there, folks. Let's have a watch of this video one more time. This is Lil Duval on Club Share Share.
Let's get it.
Tweets that I did like is the Russell Wilson and Sierra. They seem to have a great relationship. And you said there are a lot of Russell Wilsons out there, but you women don't want to see that, because that Russell Wilson doesn't have the money this Russell Wilson has.
Yeah, it's because perception. When you kids are programmed, girls are programmed, even like, you go back to social media, it's like they programmed like 10 years. That's a whole generation of women.
Okay.
So if they've been watching, this is what it takes to get a man, that's what they're gonna go by. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the reality of it. So,
and they judge the man by what he has
what
financially.
he has financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should never mess with nobody who ain't got nothing, but at the same time, you chasing billions and millions of dollars when they ain't really. Let's say, for instance, with black men, there's not that many of us that got money for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and if there's like 1 million, even statistically, if there's 1 million women, and then you got
10,000
10 niggas, you know what I'm saying? That you want, you know what I'm saying? Because you want this power dude. You don't want the regular, you want this type of dude, this, that, whatever. You're going hard press to find.
He has a bigger selection to choose from than you do.
Yes, and they take it like you're trying to, it's not really, it's just, I'm just giving you the reality of it. You know?
It says, are you a Russell Wilson type?
I am with my old lady.
Yeah.
I think I am.
Well, who the hell you think I'm talking about? Russell married?
Because I got, me and my old lady, we got side chicks too, but I mean, and even with them, I don't disrespect, I mean, like,
hold on. What you mean you got side chicks?
I say we, not me and my old lady.
Oh, y'all got...
We got friends, good friends.
So you like a Michael Blackson situation?
What was this situation?
Michael Blackson's like his wife, fiance, they're not married yet, will allow him, I guess, once a month to go do...
No, we do it together. It ain't no fun if the homie can't have none. That's how we kick it. That's how we kick it.
Man, where y'all be meeting these women at?
Hey, man, they find you. You know, nigga. You follow me. You be on my Auntie of the Week. You be in my comments.
Let me ask you this. I got to know about this. Okay, so marriage. Are you cool? Do you want to get married?
I feel like I'm married as soon as I commit to you, because I'm a loyal person. If I feel like...
What you mean you a loyal person then?
I am.
Nigga, that's not how it works.
It is in my heart, because it's between me, you, and God, not paperwork. I do it. I have a wedding for you. I ain't doing that paperwork. Do you sign contracts that don't benefit you?
No.
I ain't either. Stay woke.
Peace and love, people.